Retired Major General calls for strong control of guns. SP Brewery launched anti-violence campaign. And evictions in NCD set to be conducted. A very good evening. This is National MTV News. I'm Malinta Yopolo. Thank you for joining us. Retired Major General Jerry Singirok, while addressing the media today on illegal guns issue, stated that in the last 25 years, successive governments failed to seriously address the issue.
In 2005, retired Major General Jerry Singirok was appointed as the chair of the Papua New Guinea Guns Control Committee under the late Grand Chief Michael Somara government. Given this responsibility, Mr. Singirok was able to carry out a 5-month inquiry and delivered a presentation to then Prime Minister and opposition leader.
25 years in advocating for peace and safety, I wish to acknowledge the bold step taken by Marape Rosso government and commend the leadership of the new police minister, Sir John Pondari, in prioritizing communities' safety by taking tougher stance on the use of illegal guns.
The report compiled by the committee consists of 244 comprehensive recommendations that focused on eliminating illegal firearms, and it strengthened community safety.
Especially in the highlands where gun violence is most severe. Roadblocks and raids, security forces are conducting roadblocks, confiscating weapons and dismantling armed groups, and remote communities inaccessible have still freedom of movement and no government presence is still of concern.
In his appeal to the government, he stated that the government can utilize the 2005 PNG Guns Control Committee report as a starting point to begin its work of addressing illegal guns.
The review and revisit of 2005 Guns Control Committee report must be undertaken because it basically underlies the oversight and operations and administration of the overall issue of illegal guns and the supply of ammunition. Nationwide workshop on small arms control in 2024-25 held in Port Moresby with support from United Nations Regional Center for Peace and Disarmament. Focus on creating coordinated national strategy to regulate small arms, improve tracking and strengthen laws. Emphasize on reducing gun-related violence that disrupt businesses and community life.
Mr. Singirok explained the safety of the communities lies entirely on decisive actions and the confidence to implement reforms that can protect future generations of Papua New Guinea. Benson Wema, National MTV News.
Telecom Limited will take the lead in improving NISIT's information management system under the AI Digital Management Information Systems Platform project, following the contract signing between the two agencies today.
This platform will be a world-class system embodying modern digital architecture, best practice governance, security, scalability, and artificial intelligence-enabled management capabilities. Speaking during the contract signing ceremony, Telecom Limited Chief Executive Officer Amos Tepi said this contract stems from the Memorandum of Understanding that was signed between the two agencies last year. Mr. Tepi explained that before moving to partnering with NISIT and other institutions, Telecom has automated its own systems and it's now moving into a stronger phase.
We're looking forward to working with you and your department, and also we'll be monitoring and make sure that this is working right for you.
Meanwhile, NICIT Chief Executive Officer Joe Panga said with the institution having limited number of people, NICIT is looking to improve its technical capabilities to improve productivity. Mr. Panga said by working with Telecom, the institute will address its many challenges to make sure that it has stronger systems to work with its clients and stakeholders.
I believe in terms of ICT, we'll have to bring Telecom on board to join our standards development team, develop standards that are applicable, that are relevant to today's technology and to the industry, especially ICT. You understand the business. You understand what works in ICT. Now it's all about our technical team in NICIT providing the platform and through our technical committee framework to bring in experts within the organization to come and work on developing the right tools and standards. Yeah. Sometimes we need standards, sometimes we need guidelines, sometimes we need technical specifications. So those opportunities will come as a result of our strong collaboration, and I'm happy to say we'll start to bring telecom experts into standards development work. At the same time, any other rollout of conformity assessment compliance works can also be strengthened by having experts within the sector involved in the development process.
Jacinta Doctor, National EMTV News.
SP Brewery has launched an anti-violence campaign with the team Join the Generation of Change. This initiative focuses on fostering change with the main message, no excuse for violence.
This campaign is not just a one-off initiative, but it will be part and parcel of the SP Brewery brand going into the future. The campaign will mainly focus on addressing gender-based violence and encouraging men folks to take the lead in driving this change.
This campaign is going to be part of SP Lager's DNA going forward for entirety. Under the TVC will be played through social media. As we all know, the digital world is fast expanding and growing, and we need to be present there so we make sure that we are seen by that generation. The thing with us Papua New Guineans is if men talk to men, then change will happen. And I think this is important that we carry that through to the community. So there are different touch points that we have. With our staff, we have 4 offices around the country, for Mosby, Ley, Gogopo and Goroka, speaking to your wantoks, to your people about and your community about the impact of gender-based violence and why we need to act against it.
Managing Director for SP Brewery, Ed Wegemans, said there should not be any excuse for domestic violence and alcohol should not be a contributing factor. He said the campaign is about educating men folks that alcohol can be enjoyed responsibly.
Myself, I've drank beer all my life and I've never hit anyone. This is a genuine effort. Years ago, Prime Minister challenged us, what are you doing? And we have had our campaigns for responsible consumption. Keep your cool, don't drink like a fool. Maybe many of you will recall that campaign. And now we're taking the next step by associating this claim, Join the Generation of Change, communicated by one of the strongest Papua New Guinean brands.
Executive Officer to the NCD Governor's Office, Dr. Newton Albert, commended SP Brewery for coming up with an initiative which he believes will drive change.
Governor Pakops is in total appreciation of the initiative. He will be in support as he returns. We can have further meetings with the municipal government, with your team from SP.
Pakatambo, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, the executive officer to the NCD Governor's Office, Dr. Newton Albert, has backed the SP Brewery's Join the Generation of Change campaign, which will focus on addressing gender-based violence.
To treat women as equal partners with respect, accord them the respect and dignity, I think our country will be a better place, will clearly that the abuse of alcohol leads to a lot of violence, and GBV is one of them. And partnering with important stakeholders like SP Brewery is very, very important. Governor Pakop and NCDC is very happy because we come in that regulation space of the sale and consumption of alcohol, and we would like to form that collaboration, teamwork together to address this issue.
State Solicitor Daniel Rolpagarea has been questioned over the continued clearance of contracts under the Connect PNG program when key legal requirements of the 2021 Connect PNG Act had not been fulfilled.
During the inquiry into the Department of Works and Highways, member of the Public Accounts Committee, Joseph Yopi, addressed his concerns about compliance with the legal framework governing spending under the program since 2021. Mr. Yopi questioned why contracts were being approved with continued spending when the proper governance process and structural framework were either weak or absent.
What makes you to just blindly clear the contracts when you know that the act, we haven't fulfilled the act? And why can't you advise the government to put on hold in all the spendings that we've been doing since 2021? Secretary Works was telling us that because it's budgeted for, you want to spend.
In response to questions raised by Mr. Yopi, the state solicitor said his office only clears contracts when funds are available, stressing he follows government policy directives to structure contracts in the best interest of the people.
Yes, I clear contracts, but that's in line with the process and importantly where there is money available. If there is no money available, of course, I can every time stop government policy directives, but I structure the contracts in a way that implements the projects, but also protects the interest of the state.
Meanwhile, Public Accounts Committee Chairman Freddie Kumai said the purpose of the inquiry is to better understand how the Connect Papua New Guinea program is implemented and to identify areas where systems, processes, and coordination can be strengthened. Mr. Kumai said this is not to hold anyone accountable, but rather to collect reports and provide recommendations for a better Connect PNG program.
This inquiry is not a criminal investigation. It is not a prosecution exercise. It is not intended to single out companies, individuals, or departments. Rather, it is an opportunity to identify genuine implementation challenges, understand systemic weaknesses, and recommend practical reforms.
Jacinta Doctor, National EMTV News.
The Western Highlands Provincial Health Authority is continuing to strengthen its efforts to fight cervical cancer, commemorating Cervical Cancer Awareness Month with a province-wide awareness in January this year.
According to reports, cervical cancer kills 1,500 to 2,000 women annually in PNG, and in Western Highlands Province alone it kills 150 to 200 women annually. The awareness campaign was based on prevention, screening and vaccination against the human papillomavirus, the leading cause of cervical cancer in the world. The awareness team visited Nangel community in Baya district last Friday, where a large crowd gathered to listen to vital health information from the frontline health workers. The project coordinator for the cervical cancer screening, Josephine Gabuzi, highlighted the importance of early detection on preventing cervical cancer.
Check-up, making screening, HPV screening, at least once or twice, lifetime, Mary. Staff no melo this like Christmas 59 must come check up HPV status.
She explained that the human papillomavirus can remain dormant in the body for 10 to 15 years before symptoms appear. Thus, regular checkups is essential for women to know their status.
HPV virus sometimes start lo body bloom Mary or start lo neck lo baby lo Mary and means to come up in or mark or sign and stop long that time it's a body blah then you gonna have 15 or 20 black Christmas me black and healthy na karim is binatang HPV virus round So I'm stop go na come check up I'm stop go I'm come up to senis and tablo neglo bilum lo pekinini senis go now.
A midwife and HPV program facilitator, Maureen Moti, emphasized the importance of vaccinating young girls between the ages of 9 to 14 to protect them from cervical cancer.
After 18 years, for 2024, this program is shooting come up on the Western Islands, and rolling out, all the schools, all schools, giving all communities, giving all girls outside the school, all girls on the HIV, now disabled girls too, giving all panism, all get a beginning married to see cancer on neck, baby, behind blood.
Women between the ages of 30 to 59 are encouraged to visit the Well Women's Clinic to go for screening to know their status on cervical cancer, and also girls between the ages of 9 to 14 are encouraged to get vaccinated to prevent themselves from getting this deadly disease. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab dinner. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You me holy man, no walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to be living incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
All small crafts going out at sea must consider simple safety requirements. Always check the weather report before going out at sea. Do not jump on a boat if the passengers or skipper have been drinking alcohol. Always remember to wear a life jacket. Take enough drinking water and food with you. Make sure you have a bucket, canvas for shelter, and a paddle for emergency. Always take extra fuel on board and do not get on a boat that is overloaded. This message is authorized by the National Maritime Safety Authority.
On the go and need a quick update? Talk to TISA Bank. No logging, no typing, just your voice.
Hey Siri, what's my balance?
Your balance is 2,578 kina.
Activate voice banking in 3 simple steps. 1. Update your TISA Bank mobile app to the latest version. 2. Set up Siri on your iPhone if not already enabled. 3. Start voice banking with TISA. TISA Bank. Banking on change.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henow, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
This Wednesday on High Time,
So now you start placing just.
we will also check out what's cooking with our friends over at House Sky.
For those of you, I know you would come after me for using a wok.
Plus, on our True Guest cooking segment on Kai Time, we've got a very basic chicken fried rice recipe that we will be making. That's this Wednesday at 7 p.m. right here on your number one to watch, MTV.
You're watching National EMTV News. A number of evictions are set to be conducted this year with police in the National Capital District. Acting Assistant Commissioner of Police for the National Capital District and Central Provinces, Benjamin Turi, confirmed this, citing that his office has received advice of evictions to take place within the National Capital District.
Residents of the National Capital District are urged to take note of these evictions in several locations, including Hohola, Suksuk Tire Service down to Pistop, Mobile Service Station, part of Garden Hills, and 6 Mile near Saraga Market. The Assistant Commissioner of Police for National Capital District and Central Provinces, Benjamin Turi, explained these are pending court orders from the National Court and residents must take note. ACP Turi said police will carry out directive from the court when they receive genuine legal documents. People residing at Talai and Gorobe will also be evicted to allow a new road link that will connect Ben's Peak to Koki Market following a groundbreaking ceremony conducted by the NCD Governor Powes Pakop. Mr. Turi made it clear that residents at these areas have to take note and police will work together with relevant agencies to ensure a successful eviction. Meanwhile, evictions at 2 Mile Hill is well in progress and police will be moving to 4 Mile Works compound soon to also carry out eviction. Police conducted awareness to residents at 4 Mile Works compound this morning. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
About 4.5 billion kina has already been spent on road projects under the Connect PNG program since 2020 without the oversight of the mandated trust fund. This was revealed during the inquiry into Connect PNG by the Public Accounts Committee yesterday.
Under the Connect PNG Act 2021, a dedicated trust fund and oversight board are legally required to manage the 20 billion kina infrastructure program from 2020 to 2040. However, evidence presented before the Public Accounts Committee confirmed that 4.5 billion kina has already been spent on road projects despite no established trust fund account. Public Accounts Committee Deputy Chairman Kit Iduhu questioned board members regarding the program's total funding, completed works, and the legality of its current financial framework.
Section 9 says, for the avoidance of doubt, no funds shall be dispersed against the Connect PNG program. So you have a program for the Connect PNG program, but you're spending funds without the approval of this board. Road Fund Board. Correct? Is that correct?
When pressed on whether the program was operating outside the law, Works Secretary Gibson Olemba maintained stance that funding for Connect Papua New Guinea was made available through the General Appropriation Bill under the Public Finance Management Act.
If you look at Section 7 of the Connect PNG Act, it reads all payments from the Connect PNG Development Trust Fund.
Yes.
There is no trust fund established.
Oh.
So there is one board. Okay, there's one board oversighting on 2 different trust accounts.
Sorry.
The board oversights on 2 different trusts. So there, unless there is a Connect PNG Development Trust, then the same board oversights on it. As it is now, technically there is no trust account, a fund that they oversight. Because the allocation of the Connect PNG fund comes to Agency Code 264, which Secretary for Works is the Section 32 officer. He is the accountable officer under the Appropriation Act.
Findings into the inquiry highlighted lack of compliance and breach of existing legislation for the past 5 years, where the committee issued a man to Connect PNG board to establish the trust fund and bring the program into legal alignment. In response, Finance Secretary Samuel Peniers assured the committee that the trust fund would be established immediately following the hearing, with paperwork expected to be finalized by Friday, February 6, 2026. Jacinta Doctor, National EMTV News.
Songkhla district in the Madang province has budgeted 22 million kina to fix the law and order issues on Karkar Island. This was revealed during the recent launching of the Songkhla district plan.
Prime Minister James Marape attended the launching ceremony and affirmed its commitment to supporting the campaign on law and order. Marape commended the member for Sumka district for placing law and order as key priority and a concern.
Cost 22 million kina long fix him the entire law and justice sector here along Karkar Island. And I know health is important, road is important, the plan is very important, but few years back, me looking home brewers team go big here, it affected me very much because I knew Karkar people were good people. And so I want to say, Honorable Sukuman, we'll work the other sector, but that 22 million kina for your total law and justice sector work in this island and in your electorate, I personally will pick it up and make sure that I attend to this at the very earliest.
The unified approach is to direct all youths away from illegal activities in the communities. PM Marape told youths to forget involving in social issues and strive to be better in education and business.
So to all my young children who are here, me constantly you go the wrong road. You come back to school, na lotu, na me blala look in this place. So me repeating this over and over. Because me look in country, me plenty young boys start to lose him. Good road, na go the wrong road. You come back to the road of education, church, and economy, and stop. And we will try to assist in this space.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Western Highlands is the first province in the Highlands region to use the LLG decentralized counting system in the ongoing day by-election. This was revealed by the Papua New Guinea Electoral Commission.
Western Highlands Province has become the first province in the Highlands region to implement a local-level government decentralized counting system in the ongoing Day Council by-election. That's according to PNG's Electoral Commission. This concept, which has existed within the Electoral Commission structure and has previously been implemented in the New Guinea Highland and Momase region, has worked effectively over the years and is now being rolled out in the Highlands for the first time. Officials say the new counting method aims to minimize disputes, improve data integrity, and speed up the overall electoral process.
The decentralized counting model is used by New Island provincial, New Island by-election. This concept has been it's a concept within PNG Electoral Commission. But for Highlands region, it will be the first. The others, like the by-elections in NGI, Momase, we use this method already in the correct. So no year two, and now we are using now this our own. So you will see the
Operational Manager overseeing the Highlands region, Justin Pantumari, further explained how the decentralized counting system is used.
There is two LLGs counting simultaneously at the same time. So day by election, day electorate, there's two LLGs, Kobna, Munglam, and Malakichi, respectively. So all LLGs are counted simultaneously. And then now we are doing the primary counts. The count will be on the primary counts when they're done, we go straight into quality check. So there's a quality check again to recheck this process. Then after quality check, all these three LLGs, their tallies, the result will be the aggregation of all these tallies. After this aggregation of all these tallies, now they come out with the total figure, total confirmed figure for all these counts for fair candidates. And then from there, we're going to determine the absolute majority. And from the absolute majority, if no candidates receiving absolute majority, will go straight into elimination process. So looking at the elimination process, they're looking to one down by declaration supposed to be made by President Friday.
Counting for day has been running smoothly with no hiccups. According to the Electoral Commission, preliminary indications suggest that an official declaration could be possible by the end of this week, should the current pace of processing continue. Sharon Ingnui, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
According to the Electoral Commission, the use of the LLG decentralized counting concept is key to eliminating election-related violence. This follows the day council by-election counting, which proceeded smoothly without any reports of election-related violence.
Counting for the day council by-election has run smoothly over the past few days with no reports of election-related violence. The operational manager overseeing the Highlands region further emphasized that the concept used in this counting process is key to eliminating election-related violence in the Highlands region, an area that has historically experienced election-related tensions and conflicts.
It's a LLG decentralized counting model. In Highlands, you mean it's a trial. In Highlands, no, this is the first time for the by-election for day. So when by come up also one stepping stone along Highlands region in the national elections to come. This is to minimize violence and other issues. So we are counting simultaneously. Before time is counting one per count. And issues are coming up. When money go back in, cooking house in the palace. That's what I'm hearing from now. And this now,
he further reflected on what used to be done during previous national elections and by-elections, where centralized counting often contributed to delays, disputes, and heightened tensions.
So before now, I remember one block counters. So triple energy is not important. Malakin chipin na munglam basta pe. So there is a point also is now we know sa bola se. Go big pacha. So me western when me know something like it. So now triple energy is no many are commenting on that. So this is example of communities labu mas no decentralized counting.
Justin further highlighted that one of the major transformations under this new concept is the timely and transparent transformation of results, reducing crowd movement and minimizing security risk.
And one of the way forward too for this decentralized counting is the transmission of results. The transmission of results now is we are doing now is to now whatever that this is uploading now and putting more typing for it and go finish the HQ. So the senior management team there seeing what the result. They already seen the results. So
this system of counting will be used in the upcoming 2027 national general election going forward. Sharon Engnui, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
Now we take a look at the Nest Fund market report. The Kina closed unchanged at $0.2337 US in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your Kina was buying $0.2262 US, 0.3221 Australian dollars, 0.1837 euro, and 34.90 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading higher, coffee closed higher, cocoa closed higher, palm oil closed unchanged, crude oil is trading lower, and copper closed unchanged. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed higher, the ASX 200 is trading higher, and the All Ordinaries is trading higher. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck. like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections. Communities will get faster speeds and wider coverage. And business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. Plus, everyone will benefit from onshore storage that brings browsing home. It's all part of our ongoing billion kina nationwide investment. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
All small crafts going out at sea must consider simple safety requirements. Always check the weather report before going out at sea. Do not jump on a boat if the passengers or skipper have been drinking alcohol. Always remember to wear a life jacket. Take enough drinking water and food with you. Make sure you have a bucket, canvas for shelter, and a paddle for emergency. Always take extra fuel on board and do not get on a boat that is overloaded. This message is authorized by the National Maritime Safety Authority.
On the go and need a quick update? Talk to TISA Bank. No logging, no typing, just your voice.
Hey Siri, what's my balance? Your balance is 2,578 kina.
Activate voice banking in 3 simple steps. 1. Update your TISA Bank mobile app to the latest version. 2. Set up Siri on your iPhone if not already enabled. 3. Start voice banking with TISA. TISA Bank. Banking on change.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
You're watching National MTV News. A safety audit is currently in progress this year into the Papua New Guinea Defence Force maritime element.
This audit is carried out for the Papua New Guinea Defence Force to ensure safety and efficiency in its sea element operations. In a statement released, the audit will look into conducting a cross-check on all systems and personnel on their state of readiness as well as qualifications to take command on a naval vessel. The statement made by the Chief Defence Force Rear Admiral Philip Polevara clarifies that the rollout of this audit will not affect the ability of the PNGDF to conduct sovereignty patrols and assist other government agencies in ensuring PNG waters are secured. Recognizing the importance of the PNGDF maritime element, this audit will address the need of lack of returns and ships operations in the force. Benson Wema, National MTV News.
The Baya Ranch will now undergo a rehabilitation after the launching of the project yesterday at Baya by the Livestock Development Corporation team led by the Managing Director, Terry Coim.
The redevelopment plan for the Baya River Cattle Ranch will be a turning point for the livestock industry, as per the Managing Director for Livestock Development Corporation, Terry Coim, during the launching yesterday. It will be a total of 4,700 hectares of land in the Day and Mulbaya Lumusa electorates, which will be used to do the cattle farming. Mr. Coim said the first step is the boundary clearing that LDC will do to further know where exactly the boundary lies.
record based on the Western Survey Plan Libya concluding release.
He called on the people of that particular area in Baya to work alongside LDC to do the rehabilitation work.
People by like him online union of yellow class or by work on them on voice for LDC, on officers for LDC, people by working this boundary clearing. They can go through government.
The LLG president for Baya, Kipi Lamoa, said he is pleased with such development coming into his LLG.
Even the 20 positions are Islam very section B7 and very blue. You know, Blanco, you know, Pumi, you know, Siwan, can you know what? I'm Islam very blue, Islam there. Let me talk to me, Pablo Grand, me talk. So, be like me, you must come inside some of the world. Now, you must work on them all.
He said work will commence freely without any hindrance from anyone. Mr. Lamoa urged his people to cooperate with the LDC as it is a very important development that will greatly benefit the people of Mulbaya Lumusa.
And you like give service to people of Baya.
The event concluded with the official launching of the project. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
PNG Tribal Foundation is preparing to kick off the year with purpose, inspiration and practical leadership at Live to Lead PNG 2026 conference this month. The event focuses on values-based leadership, servant leadership action, and practical tools for real-world application.
PNG Tribal Foundation, in partnership with the John Maxwell Leadership Foundation, will present the third consecutive year the highly global licensed Live to Lead Papua New Guinea Corporate Leadership Conference on February the 23rd at Hilton Hotel in Port Moresby. PNG Tribal Foundation President Gary Baston said the team works hard to bring high-caliber speakers to the platform with the aim for every attendee to walk away with tools they can actually use. The conference is one of the major annual fundraising events for Tribal Foundation, raising funds to combat SAF and GBV work that has saved lives, informed national legislation, and helped bring perpetrators to justice. Mr. Baston explained that beyond leadership development, Live to Lead PNG also serves a vital social purpose to support the work of the foundation seeking justice for victims of sorcery violence, as well as its partnership with Department of Education to deliver values and leadership training to students across the country. Live to Lead provides the opportunity to invest in development and performance of teams, build and strengthen relationships with potential clients, support the growth of centers in PNG, contribute to the national fight against SAF and GBV, and fund essential medical and humanitarian initiatives across Papua New Guinea. The conference is expected to have more than 400 participants across corporate bodies and interested individuals across all sectors. Nicole Rema, National EMTV News.
The Department for Community Development and Religion, through the National Gender-Based Violence Secretariat, is rolling out a series of basic counseling trainings to strengthen frontline response to gender-based violence across Papua New Guinea.
The Secretary of the Department for Community Development and Religion, Jerry Ubase, and the Acting Deputy Secretary, Jenny Kila, opened the first workshop in Wewak, East Sepik Province, and commended the commitment of participants. This workshop had 23 participants from East Sepik Province and 24 from Madang, received counseling certificates, recognizing their enhanced capacity to provide trauma-informed psychosocial support to survivors of GBV. Ms. Kila said each participant carries stories, experiences, capabilities, and compassion that deserve to be in this workshop. This week-long program equips case workers with practical skills in counselor self-awareness, ethical practice, survivor-centered approaches, and referral pathways. NGBVS Director Diane Kambani said the national impact of this program will help them reach the Medium-Term Development Plan IV target of ensuring 60% of survivors have access to counseling services by 2027 and contribute to the establishment of 80 safe houses nationwide. The WeWork training, which began on 14 January, is the first in 3-province rollout. The second program concluded in Medang recently, while the third will commence in Bougainville this month of February 2026. The program is facilitated in partnership with PNG Counsellors Association. Nicole Rema, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Trukai Sports. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab saja, yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, 1 cube at a time.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections. Communities will get faster speeds and wider coverage. And business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. Plus, everyone will benefit from onshore storage that brings browsing home. It's all part of our ongoing billion-kina nationwide investment. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad. All small crafts going out at sea must consider simple safety requirements. Always check the weather report before going out at sea. Do not jump on a boat if the passengers or skipper have been drinking alcohol. Always remember to wear a life jacket. Take enough drinking water and food with you. Make sure you have a bucket, canvas for shelter, and a paddle for emergency. Always take extra fuel on board and do not get on a boat that is overloaded. This message is authorized by the National Maritime Safety Authority.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
This Wednesday on High Time,
So now you start placing, just
we will also check out what's cooking with our friends over at House Sky.
For those of you, I know you would come after me for using a wok.
Plus, on our True Guest cooking segment on Kai Time, we've got a very basic chicken fried rice recipe that we will be making. That's this Wednesday at 7 p.m. right here on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. Cricket fans in Leh witnessed thrilling action over the weekend as Raukele and friends claimed A and B grade titles.
The Lake Cricket Association's 2025-2026 T20 season ended over the weekend, with Roquelaire CC and France CC crowned A-grade and B-grade champions after exiting grand finals in Leh. In the A-grade final, Roquelaire CC edged past Rest of the World CC by 3 wickets in a closely fought match. Rest of the World posted 159 for 8, putting early pressure on Roquelaire. During the chase, Roquelaire stayed calm and reached the target with 3 wickets in end, while Namatore was named player of the match for his standout performance. Meanwhile, France CC dominated the B-grade final, defeating Rest of the World 2 by 24 runs. After setting 128 for 8, France applied strong bowling pressure to dismiss their opponents for 86. Chaminda Ponamperuma and player of the match honors in B grade for his influential display. The Lake Cricket Association congratulated both teams and thanked clubs, officials, volunteers and supporters for a successful season. Cricket Papua New Guinea also praised LCA, saying the tournament marks a positive start to cricket activities in the regions this year. Isabella Narapal, Trukai Sports.
The managing director of JS Commodity, John Simon, revealed that investing in sports is a catalyst for progress and development within East Sepik Province.
Agmark and JS.
Addressing the crowd at Porahovol in Vivek, JS Commodity Managing Director stated when business houses support sports, it contributes to building a good community.
Civic stuff good, but your business houses will benefit. Civic no stuff good, but how you benefit? So my call as well is to our leaders and business houses in Sepik. We must support sports in Sepik. But if we support the sports now, you mean assist los changing mindset long young people, you mean we will have a good province. And when we have a good province, everyone is happy, everyone makes money in here.
He said youths are important members of the community.
Time all youths is send him thinking long. Are you runway one, close him down, town blow you? But you close him down, store blow you're not making money long here.
Mr. Simon said investing in sports is about changing the mindset of youths.
It's not about the amount of money, as I said. It's about trying to assist to change the mindset of young people like you. And I will continue to do that. Now, I appeal upon the leaders. Leaders meaning to say, former politicians like me. There are a lot of former politicians in Sepik. Or current politicians as well. Business houses as well. I'm also a businessman now, running my own business. So I appeal to the other business houses. Let's support sports in Sepik. Not only rugby league. We have soccer, basketball, volleyball. We can change the mindset of our youth. Once we change it, our youth behave in Sepik, passing ball tennis, then you will invite and you'll bring a lot of business houses into this place.
Benson Wema, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Some days feel grey until someone brings back your smile. Happiness, sometimes all it takes is a bite or a scoop.
Late again?
And sometimes it's waiting in the freezer just for you.
Share the love, share the happiness in every moment with Gala.
Gala Yum.
On the go and need a quick update? Talk to Tisa Bank. No logging, no typing, just your voice.
Hey Siri, what's my balance? Your balance is 2,578 kina.
Activate voice banking in 3 simple steps. 1. Update your Tisa Bank mobile app to the latest version. 2. Set up Siri on your iPhone if not already enabled. 3. Start voice banking with Tisa. Tisa Bank. Banking on change.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections, communities will get faster speeds and wider coverage, and business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. Plus, everyone will benefit from onshore storage that brings browsing home. It's all part of our ongoing billion kina nationwide investment. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network
for PNG.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You me holy man, no walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
You're watching Trukai Sports. Rugby union fans witnessed exciting finals at Laiwadan Oval in Medeng as Newtown Jabberers claimed the senior men's championship title.
Newtown Jabberers are the new senior men's rugby union champions after defeating Spartans from Headmin Compound in the cup final at Laiwadan Oval. Club founder and player Solomon Asivo said the victory came through belief, sacrifice and 3 weeks of intense preparation, praising his team's discipline and commitment. The two-day tournament featured 3 divisions with Kalibobo Ganes winning the under-16 title and Leh-based Malak Wanderers taking out the under-20 division. However, it was the senior men's final that drew strong attention, with Jabberers proving too strong in the decider. Asivo said teamwork and unity were key to their success, adding that players trained every afternoon and built strong bonding on and off the field. He also highlighted the efforts to mentor younger players, teaching rugby skills alongside values such as discipline and respect. Asivo thanked Medeng Rugby Union for organizing the tournament and called for improved discipline from players and supporters in future competitions. For Newtown Jabberers, the cup victory represents more than a title. It reflects hard work, teamwork and community pride. Benson Wema, Trukai Sports.
That ends Trukai Sports. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Trukai Sports.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
All small crafts going out at sea must consider simple safety requirements. Always check the weather report before going out at sea. Do not jump on a boat if the passengers or skipper have been drinking alcohol. Always remember to wear a life jacket. Take enough drinking water and food with you. Make sure you have a bucket, canvas for shelter, and a paddle for emergency. Always take extra fuel on board and do not get on a boat that is overloaded. This message is authorized by the National Maritime Safety Authority.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections, Communities will get faster speeds and wider coverage, and business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. Plus, everyone will benefit from onshore storage that brings browsing home. It's all part of our ongoing billion kina nationwide investment. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
This Wednesday on High Time,
So now you start placing, just
we will also check out what's cooking with our friends over at House Sky.
For those of you, I know you would come after me for using our wok.
Plus, on our True Guest cooking segment on Kai Time, we've got a very basic chicken fried rice recipe that we will be making. That's this Wednesday at 7 p.m. right here on your number one to watch, MTV.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You me holy man, no walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
The Money Plus weather report for the next 24 hours. In the southern region, Port Moresby, mostly cloudy with rain showers. And Popondetta, rain showers and possible thunderstorms.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Tuesday, the 3rd of February 2026. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.